Yes, well, tell me, Louise, about your job at the public records. What do you do? What sort of records do you deal with? And I just take a piece of chicken and sensually eat it off my fork. If I have a fork. If not, I'm sucking my fingers.
I'd like to imagine this restaurant has forks, yes.
Okay.
Well, all sorts of records, comings and goings of major, any major visitors. Make sure we know where they are when they've come in, when they come out. Lots of different gates around the city. We need to make sure we know who's in and who isn't. We've got lots of historical records, of course, all of the censuses. That's really exciting. I get, once every 10 years, I get to go around and ask all the people who they are and who they've slept with, what children they've had.
Juicy.
Some interesting developments there, I tell you.
Tell me, Louise, and I want to see. Would you let me show you just a trick? We'll talk about your records in a second, but would you like to see some more magic?
Oh yes, please.
Has she got anything shiny on her, like jewelry?
Yeah, she's got earrings in.
You're gonna rob my date now?
I would like to, from where I am, just touch her hair, lean in, stroke her hair behind her ear, and steal both earrings, and have them, and just put them into my ears in front of her. I'm going to pretend that Ronson's got pierced ears for this. I don't know if he does. If he doesn't, it's not going to work.
They're your ears, so yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Can you give me a sleight of hand check, please?
I can. I'm going to use my Nightingale's Touch to give myself advantage on it, which I will sorely need. That's a bad dice. Give me a different dice. Fantastic. Okay, so a 19 plus 3, so a 22.
Yeah, it's just... Are you wanting her to see them in your ears?
I'll do it first, yeah. And then afterwards, I absolutely love your taste in jewelry.
My word, that was amazing.
Thank you. Yes, I am just so fabulous at everything. You don't get the name Ronson Diego Bentos.
Yeah.
For nothing. But do tell me, what is the juiciest piece of record keeping that you have?
Oh,
I'm leaning in, putting the earrings back into her ears, really kind of brushing the hair around her neck as I do it, as she's talking to me.
There's the stall in the market that sells fruit. There's a lot of juice. Juice there.
Tantalizing. Maybe a bit naughty.
Oh. Well, there is. Yes, there's the young boy who does lots of errands around the market. No one's really quite sure of his parentage. I, however, of course, have the records. Very juicy, let me tell you.
Oh, anyone important?
You probably spoke to them this evening, actually. You kind of can tell she's sort of she's had a bit to drink, but she's trying to she's trying to be subtle, but she's not being particularly good at it.
Don't be a tease.
Oh yes, they're in this building. In fact, one of the first people you see when you come into the hotel, you might say.
Oh, no. Don't tell me it's the clerk.
Yes. Our lovely receptionist there. He does have quite the dark secrets.
Sorry. Right, no. But you must, being so important, Louise, you must know all of the things about, the king and the queen and their comings and goings. As obviously, you're very, very good at your job. I don't suppose you know all of this stuff going on with the king and the queen, where they might be.
Give me a persuasion check, please.
26.
I mean, I really shouldn't. But then she sort of catches your eyes looking at her as you're putting earrings and said, "Well, I had heard that the king. They said he's resting, but I had heard he's been transferred to the asylum. Obviously, I wouldn't want that to get any further. That would be devastating for a lot of the people. And as for the Queen, I really don't know. That she perhaps is just having some time to mourn. I don't know.
Oh, that is a shame. This asylum, is it fancy?
Oh, yes. Lots of the taxpayers' money's gone onto that. So let me tell you, it's a grand place. Dr. Cypher, she only works in the best staff, the best facilities.
Dr. Cypher, hey? And, just with your vast knowledge of all the goings on in this town, Dr. Cypher, where would one find this Dr. Cypher? Other than in the asylum itself?
Well, yes, she very rarely leaves the asylum, to be honest. You can find her there most of the days.
Very interesting. And I kind of click my hands at the barkeep. I was like, more drinks, please.
So, Ronson, at this point, you come back, enter through the main doors of the hotel.
Right, okay. I'll going to the dining room.
You just literally walking
I
in.
cast darkness.
Yeah.
I'm casting darkness.
Hello, no, you're 6 seconds behind. Sorry. Hello, Louise, I'm here. Your date is here. Ronson Diego Benters. I am here, Lothario extraordinaire. Get a hold of your knickers, because I'm here. What? Who's this?
What's going on? You kind of can you both be doing the Spider-Man pointing at each other?
I've literally, as soon as I saw him, I've cast darkness. So he's been speaking into a cloud of darkness.
We'll do this.
Is this another trick? You're throwing your voice. Is that what you're doing?
I scootle away, drop disguise self, and I'm lounging by the fire. I'm just going to move myself.
Well, that was very bizarre, wasn't it? Just as I entered the room, it went dark. Usually I bring the light with me, but fireworks and such.
You've been here the whole time.
Pardon?
Don't pretend. That was a lovely meal, Ronson. Don't pretend you
ate without me?
I ate with you. It was lovely and charming. And
oh, what did you eat? Chicken, was it? Your chicken dinner?
Yeah, you can see the bones here.
Yeah, was it just chicken? Was it just a chicken? Was it?
I had some potatoes.
Chicken and potatoes. Not, was it seasoned in any way? Was there any kind of sauce with it?
Oh yeah, I mean, if you want me to describe every bit of seasoning and cooking technique,
if you could, yes, please.
Well, I imagine that the chef marinated the chicken overnight, with some herbs, some oil, some spices, bit of salt and pepper. Then roasted it for a good couple of hours. In the meantime, we were probably prepping the potatoes. I expect they parboiled them. From the taste of them, they were parboiled and then coated in some oils and more salt and pepper.
Yes.
And then they were roasted for about an hour and a bit. And there were some very nice seasonal vegetables, which had been blanched in hot water. Again, a bit more salt. Very salty, this meal.
Louise, may I suggest, you would be great on a cooking show. Maybe a live stream on Twitch. You could do cooking from your kitchen on a Saturday morning. Have you ever thought of doing that?
I could call it Satter Louise Kitchen.
Yes, you could. It'd be very good. Now, there really is a joke that nobody will get whatsoever, because it's totally in reference to you. But anyway, right. I don't know. I've just arrived. I'm sorry I'm late, but I was on a very exciting and interesting mission. I was, yes, infiltrating a palace, a royal palace. Can you believe that?
No, quite frankly, but I'm very confused. Like, who was I sat with then?
Are you mental? What's going on?
Ask the otter and the cat. I was sat here with you.
Oh, forget those fucking things. If I could drown them, I would, if I'm being completely honest. But I'm confused. What's happened?
I keep telling you, we were sat here, we had a meal, you dimmed the lights and come and, stroked my shoulder or something weird.
Louise, I do believe you've been the victim of a nefarious plot. I think maybe, and I bet I know who it is, it's probably that desperate attention seeker Talk, probably disguised herself as me to try and, basically trick you into a sexual liaison. My word, and in this era as well, #MeToo. How dare she?
Disguised myself, crouched down behind the sofa while he's saying this very loudly in Ronson's voice, and I'm changing myself to look like just a standard human, patron of the hotel, standard garb.
Louise, may I say...
Why would anyone do such a thing?
Because she's an awful person. She's an awful person, Louise. May I say, I would never, ever do this to you because I am a good man, a man of standards, a man of morals, a man of ethics. So if you do fancy a shag, then it might be a good time to go to do that now.
As you're slagging off Talk, Pebbles sort of jumps over the table and just hisses at you.
Yeah, go on, Pebbles.
This is very you don't mind if I just go home, do you? I'm very confused. They had me completely won over. They were completely charming and no,
yeah. Well, because they were pretending to be me. You see, Talk. Look, Louise. Let me lay this down for you. Let me give you the down low. Okay, now Talk. Fancies me, basically. Talk has been infatuated with me. She's one of my fellow adventurers. We've been adventuring for quite some time now. And she's infatuated with me. And she's jealous of you. Have you seen the film Fatal Attraction? It's probably not out for a few millennia yet. But it's a very good film. And basically, she's a bit of a bunny boiler. And she's infatuated with me. She was jealous. She was jealous that you had my attention, that your beauty had captured mine eye. And I think she was trying to sabotage things because she's... Or maybe a more contemporary reference, Baby Reindeer, very popular at the moment, by the way, folks, on Netflix. Do watch it. Very, very good. It's a bit like that. She's quite jealous of me. She's a bit of a stalker.
And I told her all sorts about my job as well, and she's, I'm so stupid, and she runs past you.
No, Louise, I would love to hear about your job after coitus.
She keeps running.
Louise! Damn you! So she's gone. She's completely gone, has she? Now, can I take a guess, Dave, that this was your plan all along? It don't matter what Ronson... it's funny, isn't it? It's funny, isn't it, Dave, how when I've got to pretend to be the Queen, can you give me a performance check? Yet when I'm trying to convince the woman to stay with me, no performance check needed then, was there? You just decided that she was going to run off, Dave.
Well, to be honest, you've now made her think that someone's been gaslighting her. What I thought you were going to do when Talk dropped the lights was just go and switch places and just play along.
That's what I thought was going to happen. That's why I did it.
You made it very difficult for yourself.
The common sense move.
So that's not fair. You say that I made it obvious that somebody tried to gaslight her. Yeah, but Ronson now wanted to try and gaslight her and have a go himself. So no performance. I'm rolling a performance check. I'm rolling a performance, and what did I get?
What are you going to do with the roll?
I got a 16 performance. Can you get her back? I got a 16 performance check.
The orc waiter comes over and says, "That was a very good performance." And then just
Well, thank you. Yes, I do have a bit of experience. Regional theatre mostly, but I do have a bit of experience. Thank you very much. You really should have seen me give my bottom. It was very, very good in Midsummer Night's Dream. Right, Dave. Okay. Well, I see what you had planned, and I think if you're honest, Dave, if you're honest with yourself for a moment, you know full well that it does not matter what Ronson did. You would have made sure that he ended up the loser.
No. Honestly, Talk had done a really good job at making you seem good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Like,
Thanks.
you could have just switched places and she would have been besotted with you. But no,
Can we-
you had to one-up Vic, and basically you've upset the lady and now she's gone.
Yeah.
You've kneeled it up.
Is it, would it be a bit creepy if Ronson followed her home? To beg her to come back?
Depends how you did it. I mean, if you wanted to be chivalrous, it might work.
Well, we'll see. Well, I'll leave it to another day. Folks. That's a cliffhanger. You can come back for that. The love story between Ronson and Louise.
I don't know if I'm coming back for this, let alone anyone else.
Yeah. I'll leave it.
Okay. What do you all want to do as a party?
You cow bag! Where are you, Talk? You completely ruined my chances to get my end away. My word.
I lean over the sofa, just hands like this on the back of the sofa, and I drop the disguise. So I was like, well, you messed that up, didn't you?
This is all because I know, Talk, because you're infatuated with me. Well, do you know something now, Talk? You ain't ever going to get any of this. Oh, no. You ain't getting any of this.
I'm so sad. But I got loads of information out of her. And I'm not going to share it with you.
Well,
and I just flip back over on the sofa and sit down.
Right, okay, Talk. In that case, here, listen to this. I don't want to be your friend anymore. Everybody in the bar, are you listening? I'm not Talk's friend anymore. Everybody okay? Barman, did you hear that, barman?
Barman. You can see him out
You
if you
leave
like.
my friend Talk alone.
I see. It's like that. Well, you're not my friend either. If you're friends, you're not my friend either.
Is there some sort of like I can't imagine what Ray would be wearing. Right, I'm imagining something for like Mean Girls or something.
He's taken off his froggy hat, and as he's doing it, a cheerleader's outfit appears, and he just uses his arm to spell out the word cunt. And shakes his
that's the word that hates women. Don't say that about Talk. That's not nice, Ray.
I just cast a little illusionary, another Ray, doing the same thing near me.
Just 4 of them, so they can do a letter each.
Right. I'm going to my room, and I'm not going to cry whatsoever.
I look up to see if he's gone.
You haven't got a room here, but okay.
He doesn't have a room.
Everybody, I've just come back in to say I don't have a room here, so I'm going to be out in the corridor, but I won't be crying.
As you're doing this, the goblins who are cleaning come round, and they're just mopping up the tears. As you're crying.
Bloody hell, mate! Can you give me a bit of space here? I'm quite sad.
Okay, just tidying up, keeping it clean.
I can hear him crying, so I just swing over to the piano. I was like, nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow.
I'll play the end credits to the Hulk.
No, I'm playing that. No, because it was my choice, and that's what I wanted to sing.
All by myself.
I can flip into that. Don't want to be all by myself. Just carrying on playing all these songs on the piano.
The orc gets your attention and says, "Can you do Piano Man?"
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. Regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me.
Wait, stop that noise from the corridor. I want the person on the piano to sing it.
Vic don't know Piano Man.
I don't, obviously.
Does Vic know the Spider-Man version, which is far superior?
I don't know why I picked Bard as a class. Obviously.
You need to know more songs, more classical songs.
Yes, I do.
The old standards.
Yeah, that's it. I need to get some more songs in my book.
Right, shall we shall I get some control over this nonsense?
Oh yeah, there's a plot.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we're streaming. There were other people watching this. Right.
It's all right, not many.
What you're doing now, you kind of like got a bit of information. You know quite a bit about the palace. You know that the hooded figure is due back at the
bar.
Warty Hag later.
What hack, yeah. I find. In fact, I'll go over to the bar. I'll just see the barman for a second because he's done a really good job for the night. I've enjoyed what he's done. And I just kind of give him a nod and I slide a couple of gold onto the bar for him. Just for his help in, keeping up appearances, get me drunk. Happy night. And I scoop up pebbles. Toodly to the barman. And I slide out the door. Don't know what Ray's doing, it's not mine.
I can imagine Ray would follow you.
Ray's following you.
Fantastic. Ronson, you picked yourself up off the floor yet?
I don't want to talk to you.
Right, well, I'll be at the Warty Hag.
Yes.
If you fancy joining.
What an appropriate name for somewhere for you to go drink. The Warty Hag.
Yes, well, it's about the only place that'll accept you as well. So I suppose we'll have to meet there. Let's go.
Oh, God, I'm not doing anything else. Why not? Come on, then. Plus, my counter's already appeared there anyway, so I might as well.
Porkai, what are you doing? You were in the palace. You'd kind of...
Oh, I've magically appeared.
Well, that's because you were here last time. But if you're coming straight here, I will leave you here. If you're staying at the palace, I'll leave you at the palace.
I will stick around at the palace for the time, but I feel like there's more shenanigans and information I might be able to get.
Okay, well let's jump back to
more people to euthanize.
There are lots of people I can euthanize. And also, if I don't bring the Frere Rocher, they might be upset.
I've lost you. I've lost your token. There you are. Okay, so we're back now at the palace. You've just come back downstairs. What are you doing?
I'm going to get the Frere Rocher.
You need the ground floor. Okay.
Or you could just say, I've got the Frere Rocher, and then just take me back upstairs.
Oh, well, you're going to go back upstairs anyway? Okay, fine.
Oh, yeah.
You've got a Frere Rocher. You're upstairs.
Your Highnesses, I'm here to spoil you with chocolatey nutty clusters in tinfoil.
Wow. You've already kind of said the line, but Ambassador, you're spoiling us or something.
Here you go. Dig in, Your Highnesses.
With these chocolates, you're really spoiling us.
And hangers on.
I mean, it's the prince, his soon-to-be wife, and the head of the royal guard.
That's the one. He's hanger on. Your Royal Highness have a Frere Rocher. Other one, Rocher. Head of the guards, Rocher.
Thank you, Mr. Ambassador. And he leans in and says, I think you may be right. This may work to our advantage. They truly believe the king and queen were here and have left again. It's a far-fetched story, but it really does back up on my drive to get the prince instated as the acting king as soon as possible.
I knew once you had a few moments to think about how this affects the plot, you'd think it was a good idea. So don't you worry, Bubbly Bill. All is going to Porkai's plan. Anything else you want help with? Now I've proven myself as a master tactician.
Well, we do need to make the announcement to the public. We was hoping for the wedding to happen tomorrow. The prince is suggesting we do an announcement to the public tomorrow and then the wedding the following day.
No. Where's the prince? Princey?
Yes?
Hello, it's me. diplomat, Dr. Hawkeye Quinn. Now, I'm merely a loyal subject, but I believe that what your other subjects need is good news, positive news, a bank holiday maybe. And I feel like maybe keeping your wedding tomorrow and announcing the disappearance of the king and queen the following day will go far to softening the blow of that news. I feel like if the people know there is a solid line of succession and you are there steering this boat, that they will take this news much better than it following the news of their disappearance.
So as you're talking, you become aware of someone else walking up behind you. That's not what I thought she looked like, but this is the royal nanny. She's actually not a sea person; she's a human. I've got the wrong token. But she wanders over sort of behind you and says, "I must, my dear, I must agree with this. Sorry, doctor. Did you say
Doctor Uncle Quinn Hawkeye, PhD?"
Yes, I must agree. You weren't planning to announce the wedding beforehand anyway, and now, yes, it just raises more questions. I believe the right thing to do would be to go ahead and, yes, give the people some good news to take their minds off of the sad news of your father.
What say you, Princey?
Well, I mean, if my little nanny, who's been with me for decades, if she says so, and Augustus, you say so, and the man I met 10 minutes ago, if you say so too, then it must be the right thing to do.
Would you like me to make the announcement?
Ursula goes forward and said, Why would that be a good idea? No one around here knows who you are.
Exactly.
Come again.
No. Context is a crutch, which Hawkeye Dr. Medicine Quinn doesn't need. I think maybe it coming from a lowly subject such as myself, I feel like it's a gift that you have bestowed upon your people. And maybe there are future gifts that can be bestowed upon everybody. I think it'd just be nice. Like, do you know, like when they put like a really low-level celebrity in the Big Brother house? It's like it's just doing a favor for them, but it makes them feel good. And it makes the people go, oh, they seem nice. Maybe one day I could be in the celebrity Big Brother house if I have like 10 people follow me on TikTok or something. It's just a nice thing.
I'd just like to announce to folks that I am going to be on the next series of Big Brother as a low-level celebrity because of obviously my association with this show and my own stream, Bite My Thumb.
So
I have
Neil
more than
has
10
stolen
followers.
my thunder. Neil stole my thunder. So I was going to announce that I am on the next series on X on the Beach.
Jesus. That's good.
I believe that Vic is going to be on Only Connect next week.
You've lumped in Only Connect with X on the Beach and Big Brother.
I thought it would divert expectations if I was to say that Tick, that's a combination of your real name and your character name. If that Vic was going to be on something like Only Connect, it would be the obvious joke to say, oh, she's going on Love Island. But no, our Vic is far too...
I see, you're playing with expectations.
Top would be on
I see.
fire in Love Island.
Now, please do remember we do have a Patreon. You've just got to search Dungeons and D-Heads. And if you want more Ronson content, that's where you need to go. There's an adventure where Ronson brings back 2 women from the dead to go on dates with. There's also a fascinating, in-depth discussion between myself and Dave where we look at creating the franchise, the Grogs Rolly Sausages franchise in the game and how that's going to work, the mechanics of that. That's a great listen. So please remember, sign up now.
So then, back to the actual plot. So your plan is that we will have the ceremony tomorrow, and what, you will announce this the day afterwards?
Why not today? Why not get married today?
It's almost 8 p.m.
Oh, come on. You're only young once. Why not do it on your terms rather than having a security risk of the wedding? We'll do something for the people, a little wave and whatnot. But I think maybe, given recent events, it might be best just to do it in secret.
The Springwell looks at you and just smacks. That doesn't sound like a terrible idea. I mean, we could get the priest from his quarters, and he was here anyway. I'm sure he wouldn't mind bringing things forward. We have your nanny here, and Mr. Porkeye, I imagine you would not be opposed to being a witness.
Not at all. Can I ask a question, though? What is the current line of succession? I mean, do you kids, your royal kidness, do you have children? Are there any brothers or sisters or cousins that would be next in line to the throne if God forbid, something happened to you two?
No, so my father, he had no siblings. I have no siblings. So as of now, I suppose if I was to die post my marriage, I assume my lovely wife's family, her family may end up succeeding.
I don't think that's how it works.
I've not really thought about it too much. Can you tell?
Your royal guardedness. I mean, as a security measure, would you be in line if something happened to the royals?
It would be my honour to hold the title temporarily in order to maintain order.
And if something happened to you, God forbid again, of course, would it then go to a high-level diplomat such as myself?
Well, I'd rather one of the highly intelligent octopus take it, but as they struggle to get onto land, I suppose my second, my next in command and influence would end up succeeding me.
Could I have that in writing?
We established we do not deal with writing. The paper gets too wet and dissolves.
Nanny, did you hear that?
I did, my dear, yes.
Could you do me a favour, Nanny? Sorry, I'm calling you Nanny. I'm sure that's not your real name. Could you nip downstairs for me and just double check the front door's closed?
Of course. She disappeared downstairs.
The penny has dropped with Dave. I am going to whip out my axe and decapitate all three in one big stroke.
Okay. So
all three?
you're gonna have to do 3 attacks.
Yep.
So
Don't do it to the prince.
roll me 3 attacks.
Oh my god! Don't kill the prince. What are you doing?
He's
What?
going
I'm gonna
for
be in
it.
charge, then.
He's D&Ding.
Oh my
Right,
god!
what am I clicking?
Yeah,
D20?
D20, your axe attack.
Oh, yeah. Hit DC, that's the one. 21.
Who are you going for first?
Who looks the strongest? I'm going to say the guard is.
Yeah.
I want his head off in one swoop for a 21.
Well, roll for damage.
Axie. It's your time to shine, mate. That is a 9.
Okay, let me start the encounter.
Oh no, you're on your own.
I mean, you hit him, his head doesn't come off because you only did 9 damage. But
Cool. And I'll go again.
Okay.
This is so risky.
What are you doing?
Fuck. 3.
Oh no.
Who were you aiming for there?
The princess, because I'm assuming she'll have a lower armor class.
Yeah, but it's higher than 3. So you swing and like she ducks backwards, like the axe takes chunks out of the wall, but it doesn't hit her.
11 for the prince.
He also misses. And now I need you to roll for initiative.
I will. I knew this was going to be a bad
What
idea.
have you done? Have you got a way out?
It felt like a good idea at the time. Hang on. Where's initiative? I can't find it. Where is it?
You just roll.
Oh, there it is. It's by armor class, isn't it? 11.
Okie dokie. Whilst I haphazardly set up an encounter, because I don't know if people noticed, I wasn't expecting this. Okay.
I don't think any of us were expecting this. Oh my god!
Be asking questions about what the actual line of succession would be.
I didn't think it was going to happen right now.
It's happening right now.
Okay, so you hear footsteps on the stairs as 2 guards rush up.
It's only 2. That's fine.
Where has that gone? And the one nearest here changes form.
What?
And is a sea spawn.
Oh, right, that makes sense.
Look at that.
Oh no.
That's fine.
Sure it is.
I have an emergency out. Don't worry.
I hope you do.
I do, and Dave's completely forgotten about it.
I think I have. Okay, so Springwell reacts next. And he swings at you with his spiked sword with a 21 to hit.
Yep.
That's 4 piercing and 15 poison damage.
Oh my god, I didn't do my long rest first. Hang on, there we go. Right.
Wait, no, you've got no long rest.
Yeah,
we
you
haven't
didn't have a
taken one.
rest.
We haven't taken one. Yeah.
Right, was that 21 points of damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he swings again with a... But yeah, he gets 2 attacks. A 24 to hit.
Wait, don't I get 2 attacks?
Yeah, but I mean, I gave you 3 attacks. So
Yeah, I should have 2 on each person.
No. 6 piercing and another 9. So that's 50, another 15 damage.
Okay.
Shan't you?
This is fine.
You hear a squelching of footsteps as another sea spawn heads up the stairs. And now it's you.
Going for the guard again.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake. 7.
Yeah, you miss him.
I'm going for it again then. 19.
That hits.
Oh, shit. No. I pressed the wrong thing. I wasn't doing my hit plus DC. So that 11 would be a +6 with the great axe. That would be 17.
Yeah, okay, so that hits.
Cool. All right. I'll do two bunches damages then.
Yeah.
14.
Okay.
7.
Okay. So yeah, you're just hacking at him. It's like his armor's quite tough, but yeah, you've taken him by surprise. He's certainly not happy about this. Any bonus actions or movement?
I'm going to say to the royal family, run 60 feet away from this axe. I can't control it. This man has killed your parents. Run.
Okay. more squelching.
And the guards are in on it. Stay away from the guards. Barricade yourself. I'd said that in 6 seconds.
You also see the nanny coming back up the stairs as she changes form into a token I don't have.
The nanny's in on the plot.
She's been with the prince his whole life, remember? Her visage fades away and she reveals herself to be a what's the word? Sort of an old. She's got a crooked nose. Just basically, she's a sea hag. Long white flowing hair, just witchy long fingers. She cackles at you and says,
A siren?
"You will regret this, child." Okay, that's that. Ronson and Tar can't hear.
Nope.
The prince and Ocean Song run into the royal bedroom as the sea spawn, who is on the stairs, shifts towards you and swings his claws at you with an 18 to hit.
Yep.
And that's 4 damage.
Okay.
And another 18 to hit.
Yep.
And that's 5 damage.
Okay, we're still in this.
So, yeah, it surrounds you, just like slashing at you with its horrible, like, slimy claws, just taking chunks out of you. Springwell reacts again next. And he puts his sword by his side for a moment, raises his hand up, and all of a sudden you are engulfed in a cloud of fog, meaning you are unable to see.
Oh.
Oops. Bear with me. Just going to draw that again. So you can't see it, but some sea spawn comes ever closer. And we're back around to you.
Human guards, protect your royal family. Your boss is a dickhead. Can they see me in this foggy smoke?
No.
Okay. At which point then? I'll continue to shout at the guards, because there's got to be some human guards knocking about, right?
Does it?
You would assume so. They can't all be fish guards.
I mean, some of the gossip you heard was that the Royal Guard had all been replaced by people handpicked by Augustus Springwell.
That's fair. Right. So I'm going to assume any attack I do is going to be at disadvantage now, because I'm in the foggy smoke.
If they're within 5 feet, you're okay. So your melees are okay at the moment.
Okay. I reckon I can do one more pop at this before I make my escape. I'll go for Prince Fillet of Fish again.
Okay.
18.
Hits.
That's 9.
Okay.
And 15.
Yeah, that hits.
12.
Okay. Yeah, just pummeling him. You can hear the voice in your head going, yes, that's it. Let's scale the slimy bastard.
Is he not bloody dead yet?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Did you not roll 2 damage?
Yeah.
Oh.
You get attacked again by Sea Spawn, only one of which hits you, and you take another 3 points of damage.
Oh, shitey, get out of there. What are you doing?
It's all right. I'm okay. I'm okay.
I'm scared for you.
That guard also turns into a sea spawn. So then you see entering your field of vision in the smoke, the sea hag walks towards you and just looks you straight in the eyes. And I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
18.
Okay, so you can feel her trying to sort of bore into your soul almost, like she's trying to scare you, but yeah, you're able to.
Please, I've already got the axe in there. There's not room for you and all.
You're able to keep her out. So she slashes at you with her claws instead. For 17 to hit.
Hang on. Yep.
And that's 11 damage.
Okay.
The prince and princess dash to the balcony as the sea spawn hits you again. First one misses, as does the second one. Springwell takes a step back, and he kind of holds his palm out and sort of launches a spine at you with a 13 to hit.
Nope.
And he's putting himself at disadvantage. It just flies straight past.
Well, given that the nanny and the fishy bloke are stood right behind me and that spike's just missed, is there any collateral damage in that spike?
No, not this time.
It's worth a punt. Now fish folk, are they weak to anything?
You don't know.
Well, that's what I asked.
I mean, you can roll me a nature check if you want.
Oh, that'll take my turn, though.
I'll take your bonus action.
I need my bonus action for my escape.
Okay. It's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to go for Fishy Guard Captain again.
So he's moved. Are you going to move towards him?
Yeah. That's a 15.
Cool. Just for anyone who is I'm not doing a tax opportunity because we're in fog, so it just makes it a bit fairer. Yes, that hits.
That's a 4.
Okay.
11.
Misses.
Okay. I assume he's not dead.
He isn't dead.
Is he close visually?
If you had to put a percentage on it, you'd probably say about 50%.
Okay, for my bonus action then, I pull out the Scroll of Returning that we never gave back.
Okay.
Because we walked back to the guild.
Yep.
And I zoop back to Slappy's chamber.
Okay. Fine. So you pull out the scroll, and you disappear.
But as I go, I say, "Diplomatic immunity, dickheads. Can't touch me for this," and off I go.
We've split the party. You've split the party, Porky.
That's right, you're there, apparently.
Oh, hiya. Yeah, sorry.
You're not there.
I'll just...
And you reappear in Foggy's chamber.
Is he here?
No, because they abandoned the... do you remember they abandoned the...
dragon flying outside.
And
I'll start walking then.
It became the nest for a giant dragon.
Yeah. Enjoy that.
That's fine. He won't see me. I'm sneaky and small. Right. I'll start strolling back to the party.
Yeah. Well, we're going to take a cut there, and we're going to jump back to the actual plot as we go back to the Warty Hag.
Oh, actually, can I fanny about in there? It's abandoned, but I'm assuming it still works. Can I use the magic in there to zoom back to the Warty Hag?
We'll find out next time we come back to you.
fine.
But you're not there. Ronson's here. You've met back up with Ramona. She is here with the worms. It's pretty busy. There's people about. Anything you want to do, you're just waiting at the moment.
Yeah. How, I suppose, question, sending, can that person respond to sending?
Yes.
How long's it been since we've been waiting for Porky in the bar?
It's probably pretty concurrent, so it's probably only been gone about half an hour at this point.
Okay. Just waiting for him then. Ronson?
Yes!
Is Porky coming?
Well, I believe, I don't know, I can't see from here. Why, have you heard the rumours?
What rumours?
About him coming.
Well, yes, we were meant to meet here.
Yes, I believe he. Who knows what kind of hijinks he's getting into? I don't know why he stayed behind, really, but I presumed he had something to do. I really hope. You know what? I mean, worst case scenario, I hope he hasn't done something stupid like try to kill the entire royal family. Wouldn't that be ridiculous?
Would be. I'm looking around. Do I see our cloaked friend here at all?
Well, you should say that. As the doors swing open. And the hooded figure walks in. They look
Hello, hooded figure, come over here! Everybody, the hooded figure's here.
They look to you, finger towards the left, say, "I have taken the liberty of renting a room downstairs. Let's go somewhere more private."
Was there a bar down there?
I'd get a drink up here if I were you.
Yeah, are they serving? They're not serving downstairs, right? Okay.
I grab an extra large beer.
Thank you. Barkeep, I will take a beer too. Please put it on Tok's tab. Thank you very much.
No, I've already paid and walked away, so.
But I've already said that to put it on your tab, so.
I don't have a tab.
Well, barkeep, tabbity tog, tickety toppity tabbity tockety over there would like a tab opening. You could just put my beer on the tab. Thank you very much. I'm going downstairs now. Goodbye.
No tabs. Cash only.
Damn. Well, you're legally obliged to supply me water if I wish it.
Yeah.
I'll have a glass of water then, please.
Fine. And he goes to the tap and brings you over a glass of water, which is more brown than the beer.
Got a bit of a kick to it, this water. I like it.
Okay, so the hooded figure leads you downstairs and into the main room. I thought this would be a little more private. So please tell me, what have you discovered?
Oh, so much. You've missed out on so much. It's very, very exciting. Right, okay. Let me tell you what happened now. So, we went to the palace and there was somebody deading there. I pretended to be him, puppet. We discovered that the king, would you believe it, the king's in an asylum.
How shocking.
It is, isn't it? I was shocked when I heard about it, yes. So he's in an asylum. That's all I recall, really. Something about the king's in an asylum. Ridiculous, really. It's something about gout. He had gout, I don't know, got put in an asylum.
Can I just... sorry, what... I didn't ask your name.
Ronson. We've known each other for quite a while now.
Not your
right,
name.
Sorry, okay.
Wait, you don't need to know my name right now.
Well, we're sharing information with you of, a need-to-know basis. And I need to know your name.
All you need to know is that this is of the utmost importance. Anything that is threatening the well-being of the king, the prince, and the city, I need you to share right away.
Hawk, go through all our previous adventures. Who could this person be?
I cast Charm Person on them at third level.
Tock's determined to know. Dave's not giving up that information.
Cast Charm Person at third level, please.
What's your
DC of 15?
Cool. I think higher level is only more targets. So
it is, yeah. The DC's 15.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't let her
I don't have any first
reveal,
or second
Dave.
because I've been casting Disguise 7 stuff, haven't I?
Yeah. So you can see like their head turns slightly, but I say those parlor tricks will not work on me, Tiefling. If you really want
Let's
to
play
know who I am,
20 questions. Have you ever been in a film?
she just again raises a finger to you.
Once. Okay.
If
Have you ever? Are you bigger than a bread box?
well, yes, you can see.
Okay. Are you blonde?
Ronson, please let her finish.
Her? Oh, decided it's a her, have you?
Well, I heard the DM say her earlier, so I'm going with her.
Well, don't presume.
I do appreciate that secrets make it difficult for you to trust, but you must be assured this is of the utmost importance. If you have anything that will help me understand what's going on with the king, the prince, after all.
Did you previously die? Because that would be a good reveal, wouldn't it, if you died?
After all, the prince is my son. As she removes the hood and see the queen.
I do apologise for two reasons. One, I did not realise the reveal was going to be so soon. And two, I did a very poor impression of you earlier on tonight.
I do a really awkward kind of curtsy or like, your Majesty thing?
I didn't realise, Your Majesty, that you sounded so masculine when you spoke. I do apologise. I made you far too feminine.
I was disguising my voice so you didn't know who I was under that hood.
And are you still disguising your voice now?
I am not.
Don't mind him, your Majesty. Now, as you can see, one of our party is missing currently, and for the information that they've received, I need to just correspond with them for a moment.
As you're talking, the door swings open and a guard rushes in and says, Your Majesty, grave news. The prince has been attacked. And turns around and says, What? By who? A dwarf. A dwarf.
Oh, Jesus Christ, the shit's really going to hit the fan now.
As poor Short King. And that's it for this week.
No!
Dwarf? I don't think do we know any dwarfs talk? I don't think so.
What have you done, poor guy? I told you not to attack the prince.
Poor guy.
I saved the prince. I told them to run off.
You attacked all three of them.
I missed them on purpose. Blame the axe. I sent them off into the room. I said, run, prince and to-be princess, into the room where they barricaded themselves in while I took down the bad guy. Then run away when the bad guy was harder than me.
Except you didn't kill him, so God knows what he's now doing to them.
And the princess is probably bad as well. She's in on it. The princess is in on it.
Yeah, he'll work it out. He's a smart guy.
Oh my God. Be done.
This podcast is part of Podomedy, the UK's podcast comedy network. Why not laugh at what else we've got? Visit podomedy.com.